I said I was going to do this video, and today's video is basically, as you know, what if, or rather, which Yami Sukehiro would be the strongest, or rather, should I say, Sukehiro Yami, as it was revealed to us that his real name is actually Sukehiro, and he belongs to the Yami clan back in the Hino land, the land of the rising sun. So yeah, today's video is basically about which Yami would be hypothetically stronger. I know we don't know very much about the recent Yami, his feats and his scalings, but we do have some indications as to how strong he may be, right? And we can scale him much better than the likes of Hino Yami, because why Hino Yami doesn't exist. This is just a guess, a hypothetical guess, right? And so today's debate is basically to see which Yami is stronger, right? Because we have evidence, we know how strong mages of the Land of the Rising Sun are, with the amplifications of Zetten and key mastery and whatnot, right? And swordsmanship. We know how much strong a mage can get during that, right? So we like to know our GOAT himself, Yami Sukehiro, or Sukehiro Yami, how strong he would actually be if he were in the Land of the Rising Sun, and would he be stronger than the Clover Kingdom Yami that we know and all love, right? So, right, when I put this up on Twitter the other day, a lot of people were leaning more towards thankfully Clover Kingdom Yami, because I do believe that Clover Kingdom Yami is stronger, and I'm going to explain to you in this video why I think he's stronger and why I'm not downplaying the hypothetical idea of the Land of the Rising Sun Yami being stronger. He might be stronger, yes, but if they were to open a battle, who's more stronger overall in strength, skill set, and feats, that's what I want to be covering. And so first, let's go over Clover Kingdom Yami. His skill set, basically. You know, he has the mastered Monzone, and Monzone is a very versatile and very powerful technique, and it was very, we see that from the likes of Mereoleona, right? Mereoleona shows so much versions of Monzone. Monzone coming from the basic techniques such as Mana Skin coming up to Monzone, and by the looks of it, it's going enhanced even more to like Monzone full released, Monzone condensed. We see that from Yami Sukehiro in the Dante fight. We see Monzone embodiment. You can basically become Mana itself. We see that with the likes of Mereoleona. So Monzone is a very good technique, capable of being pulled out by the strongest mages. And so we have Yami Sukehiro of Clover Kingdom has that. He has mastered key basics, the basics of key, right? You can sense someone's movement from afar, the move falling of objects, all sort. And we have other things. We have his spells that are influenced by who he is, and basically his mysterious magic that seems to be derived from a devil of the Clifford tree, right? So he has dimension universal spells like black hole and so forth. I don't think really that the spells would really change based on his location, so that don't really count, but I'm just telling you that's his spells. And he just recently got an upgrade as to being one of the vessels in the Tree of Clifford, right? He got an upgrade, basically. He was buffed by the tree, its ritual, and that buff had granted him the power, enough power to basically make him stand up in the likes against 50% Lucifer and 8 Tribentions in that battle. And as for his weapon, he doesn't use a normal katana anymore. We all know he's using this wooden, or rather mystical wooden stick that William gave him, called the Budding of the Mistletoe Tree. And so that sword does look a bit goofy and does look the least intimidating as compared to katana, but its attack potency and the power it grants Yami's dark magic is tremendously strong, and it was able to, you know, scratch the likes of a 50% full powered Lucifer. So yeah, Clover Kingdom Yami has some noticeable skill sets from his Monzone, from his Tree of Clifford buff, from his spells, his mastering of the key basics, and his weapon being the Mistletoe Tree. I don't know if I'm missing out any other of his skill sets, but yeah, that's Yami Sukehiro of the Clover Kingdom. And for Hino Yami, now this is his potential skill set. Like I said, Hino Yami is not a real thing, he's just a hypothetical guess, right? So what I think the only skill set as seen with his sister, what's her name again, Ichika Yami, her skill set is very simple. It's that she has this dark form, this dark transformation, and she wields dark magic. And just like Yami, her dark spells are very universal, like the moon and sickles and stuff like that. Does she use sickles? I'm not sure, but yeah, you get what I'm saying. Her dark magic is very similar to Yami's, of course, and she has a transformation spell differently aside from that. And she, accepting Yami, has mastered katana swordsmanship, and she has mastered Zetin, the technique that a Rising Sun uses, which is like an enhanced key technique that allows the user to basically, should I really explain this? But you know what Zetin is really. It's when you take all the ki up in your body, use it to boost your magic power, or your Yuruku as they call it, to tenfold, and then you unleash it in one strike or many, and that's basically it. Zetten is a really powerful technique on the likes of Monzone, really. And so yeah, basically with Ichika's skill set, you can just bring it on to maybe Yami would have that and it'd be twice as strong, right? Or even just as strong as her, right? So that's basically the skill set. And with that, you can just take from that really which one is stronger based on the skill set I've just listed out. Which one do you really think is stronger? And personally, I think Clover Kingdom Yami, based on the skill set I just showed above, with his mastering of the Monzone, key basics, getting the Tree of Cliff above, and what aided him tremendously in the fight against 50% Lucifero, his weapon that granted him strength to have the likes to scratch Lucifero and keep up in the fight with, you know, Asta and in that fight, and having the stamina endurance to fight against 100% Lucifero, not 100% Lucifero, 50% Lucifero, right? And so with that, so many feats, so many buffs, so many techniques with all that in the way, although I say that Hino Yami, Japan Yami would be stronger in terms of attack potency and, you know, perhaps durability and swordsmanship. But I do believe that's really not enough, really, to be claiming to be the strongest version of Yami. I think that Clover Kingdom Yami is the strongest we've seen and will be the strongest, as currently in the Judgment Day arc, many are speculating that Yami will somehow get a transformation or an upgrade. And with that, I think he'd be on the way stronger than how he was back in the Space Kingdom Raid arc, which is arguably stronger than what he would have been in Japan, right? But yeah, many might disagree with this, as you see people scaling the likes of the reason stronger than 50% Lucifero, and you know, that which would make them be Yami being much weaker than that. So if Yami were in the Japan, he would be as strong as them, making him stronger than 50% Lucifero. So when you take that argument, you'd like to think that Japan Yami would be much stronger than Clover Kingdom Yami. But with that, really, I disagree, and I think that Clover Kingdom Yami, with his skill set, with the upgrades that he has gotten, with the feats that he has taken on in the series, grants him to be the strongest version of Yami we've ever seen. And so yeah, that's my take on the Black Clover, which Yami version is stronger. So yeah, if I missed out anything, guys, please leave down in the comments down below. Tell me which version of Yami you would like better and which one you think is stronger. Yeah, see you in another one, peace.